Have you heard people say that they have that gut feeling? If you've heard this, then you have probably started to realise as well that the gut and the brain are so deeply connected. In this gut and brain connection, some people even refer to the gut as the second brain. In fact, the National Institute of Health cites that we have 100 billion neurons in our brain and 500 million in our gut, and all of these make up the enteric system. So why is this so important? Well, that constant communication is impacted by all the information that you're receiving. And when I say inputs and information being received, I mean in so many different ways. So let's think about some of these. What is the information that you're receiving in your brain and how is it affecting your gut? What is going into your gut and how could it be creating that brain fog, that cloudiness, those thoughts and feelings that you're having? All of this is a communication that happens through the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve directly communicates, passes information from the gut to the brain. If you've also heard people say, oh, I've just got those butterflies in my stomach, as well as that gut feeling, then you'll know and you've felt yourself that connection. So let's look at some of the ways that we get this information and this input into these two systems. Firstly, I want to look at the physical. So imagine like you're the type of person that you're like, oh my God, I hate working out, you know, it's so tough, it's so hard. Then you might be one of those people that also after a workout, you kind of just find it really difficult to eat, or, you know, you have that kind of feeling of like, you know, this is not going to go down so well. This can be one of those things that you experience as a result of information in your brain saying, I don't like this from a physical side, and then that impacting your body. Another thing that people see is that when they are looking at stress in their life, they look at, you know, how do I remove the stress, or things are so stressful, and they talk about all of these stresses. So when we communicate a lot about, you know, all the stresses in our life, the reasons why it's so stressful, sometimes that can be great to kind of clear our chest, right? To get it out there. But at some point, we know that we have to take action. We know that we need to take responsibility by doing something to remove the stress. And so one of the common things that I see are people having stress in their life and that impacting their emotions and that affecting their digestion. Because think about it, when all of these emotions, when you are in stress, your body is in fight or flight. So the communication and that your brain is hearing, I'm so stressed at work, I hate this job, I hate my boss, I really don't like this. All that information is now being communicated from your brain down into your gut. And so one of the things that happens when your body is in fight or flight mode is that your digestive system shuts down. Because, I mean, think about it. Why should your body use energy digesting food when in our caveman time, when we are under stress, we should be running away from a tiger, right? And so this is one of the reasons why a lot of us experience digestive issues when we're under stress. And then there can be environmental impacts as well. So you can be in a toxic environment where you're bringing in toxins, you know, pollution in the air, or even things like mold on your food. All of this is some things that's being input, and it's actually going directly into your gut. And so imagine that your gut, your microbes are feeding off all of these, and it's sending that information into the brain. Remember, your gut holds a lot of these microbes, these good bacteria that thrive. And when they're imbalanced because they're not being fed the right thing, that imbalance can be sending communication to the brain, and therefore things might not be working well. Like brain fog, fatigue, lack of energy. This can all be as a result of some of the inputs that's going into your gut that's actually affecting your brain. So if you're interested in actually learning a little bit more and also implementing exactly what you need to reset your gut, heal your gut, and get on the right track to connecting the dots between what you're doing, especially from a food point of view, to how it's affecting you, then I would highly recommend that you check out my program, The Good Gut Guide. This is a fantastic way to connect the dots between what you're eating and how you're feeling. So do leave me a comment below, and also I want to say that if you are just like me and you've come to realize that health is our true wealth, then please subscribe to my channel, because I want to be your accountability partner to support you on this journey to health. So subscribe to the channel, share this with somebody that you think also needs that support, and do leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say on this topic as well. Take care.